The first time I saw her was on the internet. She was absolutely beautiful. Everyone who saw her thought so. For 2 years she'd been on my mind, but today there she was across the plaza right in front of me. She looked perfect. The way the afternoon sun reflected off her glasses, how the sweat glistened down her perfect body, everyone wanted her. It was hot out. I was thirsty and she had exactly what I wanted, what I'd waited for all that time.
You're not talking about that stupid beer again, are you?
Sure am. Let's go. Hey, welcome to Beach Bumbling. Yesterday we booked a snorkeling tour for this morning at 10 a.m. Went in, just made a quick breakfast sandwich and ate it on the way here. The best part about this is we're leaving right from our beach, and that's where we'll pick it up. Hello. Where's that?
Snorkeling.
Where's that?
Camarade, over there. 1 kilometer there, you see the city there?
Yep.
45 minutes swimming over there.
Okay.
And the city.
And how much is that?
It's only $20 American, 20 euros, or 25 Canadian.
He's got this. It didn't take us very long to get out to where we're going to snorkel today. It's maybe 2 kilometers off the resort property from the beach. And it took us probably 5 minutes, somewhere in there, to get there. Wasn't too choppy out there today. It wasn't very windy. And he just gave us a couple of last-minute instructions. Next thing you knew, we were in the water. Word of the wise, if you have fair skin, you definitely wear a sunblock or a rash guard shirt. You won't feel it while you're out there in the water snorkeling, but the sun is pretty powerful, and you might end up with a sunburn if you're not careful. In case you wonder what's going on there, the guy's got a banana, probably, in that bottle, mixed with some water, and then he just kind of misses it up and squirts it out, and that attracts the fish. So he's swimming down to the bottom now, and he's going to bring all those fish back up the top so we can check them out, basically. So if you're going snorkel on your own somewhere, and you want a way to track fish to you, that's the secret. Just a couple other things. You're not going to be able to touch the bottom out here, so if that concerns you, just know that that's a reality. The guides take pretty good care. They kind of honed in on the people that didn't swim as well, it looked like, and dealt with them as much as possible, kept them comfortable. They do have guys there that'll take your picture and give you some really good shots, actually. You got to pay for them, but it's worth it by the looks of things. Naomi and Larry got some really nice shot here. But you're going to be out here for about 40-45 minutes, and then you'll head back into land. So for 25 bucks Canadian that we paid, pretty good excursion. Didn't have to leave the resort really to do it at all, and would probably do it again. Is it the best snorkeling we've had? No, but it was justifiably a good $25 a day. After snorkeling, we hit the beach. I mean, you've seen this beach, right? You have to visit it at least once a day. They had some interesting drinks here, and I'm going to show you how much this cost. It's a pina colada in a pineapple. $8 Canadian, $5. Yeah, $8 Canadian, $5 US. It's kind of funny. This guy's either super busy or there's no one there at all, and he just keeps driving down the beach. This is one of those times we happen to be busy, which you can't see in the frame. There's probably 11 to 13 people there waiting. So make that 12, I guess. Here comes the magic. This is one of the few times I actually spent $5 US. Drink and a snack? You can't beat that. All right, here we go. Here's today's grill. Get bored with food at the buffet here or at this grill, you can always pay up to get one of these specials.
Yeah, eat Miss Piggy instead.
We have crispy pigskin on our burger.
Oh, yeah. All right, I'm gonna go get some lunch at the buffet, I think, today. I went to go to the grill And the last burger went off the grill in front of me. He said they'd have more in a little while, but I didn't want to wait. So I'm going to do some solo lunch today. We'll cover this more in the food video for the resort that we got coming up, but there basically have 3 options for lunch here. You can have the buffet here on the Barcelo Solymar. I was going to eat there and changed my mind. I thought I'd go down to the Occidental and check that out today. And you have the grill station that I walked by a minute ago. So you do have 3 options, so you can take advantage of those if you want. Got tennis courts here. Have not seen anyone on one. There's also basketball nets in there. Also have not seen anybody playing basketball. We got a beach volleyball court here. And there's a bar right behind that. There's washrooms there. That's the buffet. That's where I'm gonna go for lunch now. Nice pool there. And if I didn't mention it, this is the Occidental Arenas Blancas, which is also included in your stay if you stay at the Barcelo side. Came here to watch a show last night because it's open air. We got a pool table there, that's kind of cool. And some trinkets you can buy inside there as well. Groundskeeper's doing an amazing job here. Looks really good. The hedges and stuff. Alright, what are we doing today? We got banana, sweet potato, pork, yucca, fish, dirty rice, fruit, the fruit corner, green and vinegar corner, salads, nice. We got some meats. I wanted to keep it simple for lunch today. Had a couple sandwiches, some pieces of ham, some macaroni salad, a salad, and a hamburger patty. There wasn't lots of other stuff to eat. That's just what I felt like eating. It's supposed to be a hamburger, but I'm not sure what they mixed it with. I think it was ground pork. They're always pimping out this lobster dinner. It does cost you money, but you wouldn't have to leave the resort to have lobster, so it's there if you want it. There's definitely not a lot of people around the pool today here at the Occidental, but with the beach like that, I'm really not surprised more people are down at the beach than around the pool. Sounds like there's a bingo game going on here at the Occidental Pool Bar.
¿Quién necesita el número 24? 24.
Hola. I'm going to head down to the beach. We're going to spend part of the afternoon there, and what a gorgeous day to do that. Saw a couple of these little critters along the way. The beach at this resort is really wide. It's not like this everywhere down the coast. Everybody seemed to be having fun when I got there, though, even Kim Jong-un in the background there. After a couple hours, I was going to walk into town and check something off my bucket list. I am going back to get one of those massive beers, and I'm going to drink it by myself, which was the original goal. So I'm going to do that in town. Maybe walk around and see a couple things I've not seen. But the goal really is just I'm going to go down and get a big beer. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's super hot today. It's like 30, but it feels like 34. Went snorkeling this morning. I don't know, I'm going to guess a couple kilometers off the beach on a very tiny hobby cat. And it was okay. I mean, if you've never been snorkeling before, you'd probably like it. If you've been around snorkeling in different places, I think there's like 3 different kinds of fish total. So it was okay. The water's super clear, and I'm gonna guess there's probably twice as many people at the resort since we got here. Alright, this is Arena Blancas. I gotta figure out how to get out of here. If I would have just kept walking straight, I went right through the lobby bar, right to the street. It's the Mexican a la carte. We ate there. I'll describe that experience in another video. Mixed review. The store. And this is the front lobby of the Occidental. Just a little tip, if you're walking into town from the Barcelo, it's probably quicker to walk through the Occidental property than it is to walk down the street. And we'll get a shot of this place from the front. All right, I'm not going too far here. Literally going across the street here behind the Varadero sign, and there's a little plaza there. That's where we're headed. So 5 minutes from Barcelo to here. All right, for those who watch our channel, you know a couple years ago I missed out on the big beer with the big tuba ice, and I love it. And today I am treating myself to one. So just under 3 liters of beer, 100 ounces. We converted pesos at 200 to 1, roughly. And this would have cost 20 bucks Canadian, and because we paid in pesos, it ended up costing me $4.50 with a conversion. That is crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna just sit here and drink this. Everybody needs goals. This was my goal. Anyway. In case you wonder what everybody else was up to, they spent the day at the beach. Looks like they enjoyed themselves. While they were soaking up the sun, Ryan was destroying everybody at bingo around the pool and walked away with a bottle of booze.
I have many people to thank.
Anyways, let's get back to that big beer drinking in progress. I honestly lost count how many beers I poured out of this thing. I've got like maybe one more beer left in the can and one more in my cup, and then it's time to leave. But for $5 Canadian, you just cannot beat 100 ounces of beer. And it was Crystal. I like that beer, and yeah, I'm gonna come back here every day, like just vibe. You can kind of see the main street over there, and I don't know. I really enjoyed this. So yeah, I don't know what to tell you. $5 for 100 ounces, you just like that's unheard of at home. What is that, like maybe 8-9 beers for $5 in Canada? That's not happening. So anyway, good experience. It's not as busy here today. It's a Tuesday, and we were here yesterday. Actually, on a Monday, it was packed. But I just came here for some solace, enjoy a big ass beer, and I'm gonna check that box. So off here to go to the Waco Club to make a reservation for a bunch of people later tonight, and yeah, I guess that's it. This is day 5. It's been a good vacation. If you saw our other videos, you can get around by tuk-tuk here, horses, you can get cabs. I haven't seen that yellow bus thingy, or yellow train thingy this time. You got the $5 hop-on, hop-off bus, takes you all around this area, all day till I think it's 6 o'clock at night. Or if you're sweating profusely like I am, you could just glide all the way home. Guess we know what happened with all that beer. Look away. Coming back through the lobby bar of the Occidental. Ouch. Little tip for you, watch your step when you're coming out of that bar. Not a whole lot going on here this late in the day. It's pretty dead. Hey, how you doing?
Good, thanks. Canadian.
Yeah, so am I. Okay, so tonight we're going to get back off resort again with Matt and Becky. We're going to check out a couple places for some cocktails, and we're going to get some really good food. We ate at this place the last time we were in Varadero, and we were talking it up so much that they wanted to try it out. So you have that to look forward to. It is about 5:30. Things are dying down. We got some competitive pool here. He's going to make this shot. No pressure. Oh no. Hola. ¿Quieres cerveza? Gracias, amiga.
No, no.
All right. I don't know how long it took me to drink that, but some Russian guy sat down about 3 tables over, and he also bought one by himself. And about 3/4 of the way through it, he's like, I can't do this. So he asked me if I wanted a couple.
Hello. Hello, YSYOU. This beer is wonderful, but I am no fool. Would you like to help drink?
So I drank mine and a couple of his, and we couldn't communicate because I don't speak Russian, he doesn't speak English. But we just kind of sat there and enjoyed the beer, which was kind of cool actually. So yeah, good afternoon. Like just sat there watching people walk by. Nice calm day. That calm's not gonna last though. I gotta go down and pick up Karen at the beach. Then we're gonna go down to the lobby and meet Matt and Becky. We're gonna get a cab and hit the town. Should be fun. The first place we stopped was La Fiesta del Carbon. Went there for a couple of cocktails. Our cab driver recommended it. It's about a 10-minute drive from our hotel. That loud laughter, we brought that with us. That's Becky. This is Jesus' restaurant, so we should be good. Hola. Very nice. Gracias. The drink menu is kind of hard to read here, but the gist of it is a beer was $4. Cocktails went up to about $8, and you could get a shot of 15-year rum for $10. I think that was the most expensive thing on the menu. Should mention they only take cash here. What the hell? We were just sitting there watching the music, and all of a sudden Becky got up out of nowhere. First Becky took over a cowbell, but then she insisted that she had a maraca, so the band member had to give one of his maracas to her, because it was just easier. Our friend Becky plays the maracas or nothing. Here's a little tour of La Fiesta del Carbon. It's a lot longer than I thought it was from the inside. Hola.
Hola.
This place has a pretty good selection of beer and booze, for sure. So as you've seen, they've got live music here. You can tip them to play or go away, whatever your choice is, probably.
I would take a video of Matt taking a video.
We stayed there for a couple rounds, got back in the cab, and headed down to the Waco Club. We ate there the first time we were in Varadero. Want to check it out again. They've got their menus right here on the wall when you walk in, and the one thing that we noticed right away was, holy shit, did this place get expensive since the last time we came here. If you divide the prices by 200, which is roughly what we exchanged for, that's a lot of money for this food. I'm not sure the waiter was ready for our energy when we got there, but we won him over by the end of the night. Karen had the grilled fish fillet with plantains and vegetables. Becky had the beans and rice. And Matt and I both had garlic shrimp. Well, we said this place was expensive, about 150 bucks Canadian, and the 10% tip is included on the bill, so just know that if you go, it's already been tipped. This is probably one of the most inappropriate meal reviews I've ever done in a bathroom. But we were at Waco Club. We came here, I don't know, a couple years ago almost, and it was one of the best set of food we have, and I was just so happy with it I didn't take a video. But this time we came back, we made a point to come back here, and wow, I had garlic shrimp. It's the best garlic shrimp I've ever had. It's more expensive than we were here last time, and like I said, food is off the chart. So Waco Club, Varadero, put on your list. Good food. This was really, like, this was my top 5 for Cuba for food. And if you watched our Cuba video on food and how to get around Cuba, this was on it, but it's at the end. But like I said, we didn't take pictures and shit because it was just like, I just got so into the meal and stuff that I didn't pay attention to film. This time we made a point to come here, and yeah, did not disappoint. So if you're at the if you know where the Beatles Bar is, like the back street behind it, it is so good. Bring your pocketbook though, it's not cheap. All right, cheers. If you want to pay another currencies, they list them at the bottom of the bill. We exchanged at 180 to 1 Canadian. Well, we still paid too much. We did end up saving 30 bucks versus paying in Canadian. Just 1 block away on the main streets, the Beatles Bar. That's where we're headed to next. Becky wanted to do a couple funny poses with the statues. Was not aware that they have rules until now. Yep, she got in trouble. If you want to learn some more about this place, you can check out the video we did on the Beatles Bar. But we got here between set lists, so the music was just about to start up. The band played a lot of different genres. They had some Bon Jovi, some Doobie Brothers here.
Which doobie you be?
We hung out here at the Beatles to the last song. Man, did we spend a lot of money here tonight, but we had a good time. But all good things come to an end. It's time to go back to the hotel. We're going to catch a cab because apparently we were too lazy to walk 5 minutes to our resort. I'm not sure that driver was ready for our energy either.
Becky becomes Spanish. Viva 10 seconds.
Viva Cuba!
That was a great but expensive night out. We had a blast tonight. One more thing to do. Now I've got the munchies. So I'm going up to the snack bar. I'm going to temper your expectations here. Probably going to be able to get a ham and cheese sandwich. And probably not much more than that. But
I'm just grateful to be here. Ham and cheese sandwich, if that's it, that's fine. If you're coming to Cuba, I don't like to say this, but I want to give you guys a realistic view of what's going to happen. You need to temper your expectations on food. Period. Like, we just went out and ate at Waco Club. Awesome food. Like, incredible food. But for 4 of us, it cost almost 150 bucks Canadian. And, well, that's good. You don't want to do that every night, obviously, because it's crazy money. But it was good. And now I'm going to get the ham and cheese sandwich.